Hey, good morning, guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World, the Black Business School, and I wanted to drop into the Black Financial Channel to give you guys some good news on a story that I think is a pretty good feel-good story. Apparently, according to Black Enterprise, there is a black couple that owns New York City's first black-owned sports team. According to Black Enterprise, Brooklyn natives Carrie and Tamara Galloway dreamed of owning a professional sports team in New York City, and they made that dream come true while making history as the owners of the National Arena League's New York Streets, a franchise football team. The Galloways are now part of a small group of African Americans who own their own professional sports teams. According to BlackBusiness.com, Corey Galloway is also the founder of New York-based business development and direct investment company Legacy Growth Partners. He is also an avid football fan who travels all over to attend games and football practices. Attending games inspired Corey to seek ways that he could be more involved in the business side of the sports industry. Being a black American, the Galloways experienced a number of problems while developing New York streets. Let's see here. While developing New York streets due to the lack of representation in the industry as well as people doubting them. But before I move on with the story, I just want to say that this is the future. This is really where it's at. This whole like getting on board with the NFL stuff, that's kind of a bandwagon thing. That's a bandwagon overpriced approach. It's almost like moving into the most expensive neighborhood that you can because the property values are high, instead of moving to that neighborhood that is going to be gentrified one day, but you get there first. You see, we need more economic pioneers in the black community that are actually going to make these moves early as opposed to arriving late. There's some areas where we are trendsetters. When it comes to fashion, we're trendsetters. When it comes to language and slang, we're trendsetters. When it comes to dance and entertainment, we're trendsetters. But when it comes to business, we tend to come in behind white folks. We tend to come in after everybody else has figured out that there's money over there, right? We come in almost a day late and a dollar short. Like, so for example, I remember seeing there were people that were actually pushing black kids to learn programming, right? Like, you need to learn coding. You learn coding. Well, the problem is that they were late. Coding has already been pushed into India and China. And so people that want to hire coders, they don't hire coders in the United States. They hire coders in other countries most of the time. So the same thing is kind of true. We think about sports leagues. You got people like Jay-Z trying to become an NFL owner and stuff like that, and Kaepernick, going back and forth with Jay-Z. But remember that there were people who created the NFL who built billion-dollar empires, right? The Chicago Bears cost about $500 to purchase 100 years ago. So just 2 generations later, they were worth over $1 billion. And not even 2 generations. I'm talking about like in the lifetime of the people who actually made the purchase. I believe that these companies definitely became millionaires in their lifetime, and actually might have become billionaires in their lifetime. I got to look at the history of Bears ownership values and stuff like that. But the point of the matter is to say that I love what this couple's doing. So let me read more of this story. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button if you're watching. My Instagram is the Real Boyce Watkins, and also follow the Black Financial Channel on Instagram also. So it says, being Black American, the Galloways experienced a number of problems while developing New York streets due to the severe lack of representation in the industry as well as people doubting them. People even asked where their money came from. However, these negative experiences didn't discourage the Galloways. In fact, they hope to pave the way for more black Americans to own sports teams. So the biggest movers, the big movers and shakers in sports right now are not the people that are involved with the NFL. The NFL is a racist. Remember, LeBron James brought this up. LeBron James was speaking on how the NFL is incredibly racist. They've locked in their ownership. They've locked it into their community. They're not letting black people in at all on any significant level because they've locked it in for their community. What they're doing is these individuals are going into what in business is referred to as the blue ocean as opposed to the red ocean. The red ocean is where you've already got a bunch of sharks in there and everybody's eating up all the good stuff, right? So you're jumping into a red ocean, so the water's not as clean. Whereas you go to a blue ocean, it's completely open, like nobody's there yet. And it takes a pioneer and a visionary to do that. The same way white people went into gentrification and started buying up all the property that nobody wanted, and then the value went up as they developed it, and then suddenly they're multimillionaires. That's where millionaires come from. So let me read this. This is another quote from Mr. Corey, who's the owner of this Arena League football team. The Arena League team is called the New York Streets. I'm going to support the New York Streets because I support black people, and I'm very happy to see them win. He says, for me, as a football fan, as a football player, I acknowledge that there is a barrier to entry that's created with ticket pricing. not everyone is able to really enjoy the game and see the games live and up front. So creating that opportunity and being able to provide them with an option to see a game live, I'm just excited that those kids will be able to enthusiastically say, "Oh wow, I'm going to a game." The Galloways have the support of colleagues and friends, including football player DeVille Ellis. Last year, the New York Streets played their first game at Westchester County Center in White Plains, New York. So if anybody knows a way that we can support this team, the New York Streets, like maybe they're streaming their games or something like that. And if you're watching, if you are part of this business move, and you need fans, which will put money in your pocket, generate revenue, maybe we can help. Let me know. My email is boyce@boycewatkins.com. That's boyce@boycewatkins.com. If there's a way that we can support you, I would definitely do that because I want to see you win. And who knows, maybe we'll all hop in there as a group and go buy one of the franchises, and we can promote it together. So anyway, good luck, congratulations, and everybody have a good day. Make sure you subscribe to theblackfinancialchannel.com. That's a black-owned financial news and commentary site. That is where, if you want daily financial news and commentary from a black perspective, sign up at theblackfinancialchannel.com. And if you want a free e-copy of my book, It Takes a Village to Raise the Bar, you can go to drboycewatkins.net. That's drboycewatkins.net. So I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Have a good day. Peace.